Good morning Facebook, it's James here from Knockdighton. I'm going to show you a property in a second. We're going to do a live tour at Hunger Hill Farm, which is to my side. I'm just going to turn the camera around and give you the street scene. So we're at Hunger Hill in Sheriffhales, just off the A5, and we're on a lane that just takes us to a handful of properties. That's the lane taking you up to the old working farm. We have a peacock in the lane there, which I think lives here. We have a peacock in the grounds here who's been following me around curiously most of the morning so far. So the lane is down from there, from in the village off Kettlemore Lane. It takes you up, there's a small caravan campsite just towards the end there, only a handful of caravans. To my left here there's some barns undergoing conversion. I think there's three dwellings there. And then behind me is the farm itself, and the property we're looking at this morning is this one. So this is new to the market. We're asking 650,000 for this one. It sits in approximately 3.2 acres, so a nice decent sized plot, great outlook, all sorts of options that you could work with here. So I don't have a key to the front door, so I'm going to take you around to the side and we'll start the tour. So, coming in, I'll do the garden when I've done the inside, but taking you in through the side, we have this conservatory here, quite a good size, most of the far gable end of the property. We've actually got two doors into it, into the house from here, so we've got one into the little rear hallway, and then we've got double doors here into the living area. So the downstairs space is quite flexible. It's been opened up and the property's been extended at some point. But it's quite flexible. You can have different rooms in different places. You're not stuck to the current layout. But this is what the vendor is currently using as the living room. So we've got a chimney breast there. You could probably put a fireplace back in. And then we have an open access through to a dining kitchen. A nice long room. Modern kitchen with cream shaker style units. And we've got a ceramic 4-ring hob. Electric oven and grill, Belfast style sink or ceramic style sink, and then off here we've got this big utility room which is equally big as most of the kitchens, probably as big as this kitchen. So you've got lots of workspace again, plumbing for your washing machine and space for your tumble dryer and a secondary fridge, storage cupboard here, quarry tiles and a door out to the back there, so if you're coming in with muddy dogs, good place to kick your boots off. And then through here, this could be a dining room, separate dining room if needs be, or just a secondary reception room. Nice square room at the far gable end. This is one of the extended, more modern parts of the building. And then off here, we've got the door through to the porch, and that's the front door just there. So if we go back through this way, through the living room, into the rear lobby, and that's that door back into the conservatory just there. And then we have a ground floor bathroom, nice modern suite. We've got the sort of separate pedestal style tap and bath arrangement. Nice modern sink unit there. Decent sized bathroom for a cottagey style property. And then stairs take us to the landing, where we've got some beams on show through nearly all of the upstairs rooms, with it being Duke of Sutherland, so we've got the beams running through here and across. This is the smallest of the 3 bedrooms. This is a large double or possibly a large single or a small double. Nice sunny room on the far gable end over the conservatory and looking over that part of the garden. And then back out onto the hall, we have a double here at the same end of the house. So this room is over the living room, so we've got that chimney breast there again. And then through here across the landing we have a nice modern shower room. Shower's just tucked around the corner here. Nice big shower, Velux roof light, so lots of sunlight coming through. And then landing window looks out across over the top of the barns and the fields beyond. And there's the peacock stalking us again. And then main bedroom, nice double at the far end. So this is in the original part, I think. Nope, we're in the extended part. So nice double room, separate loft access here. So 2 doubles, a good size single. And take you back downstairs. So you can see it's a really light house. We are here on a bright day, but there's lots of windows and they cover all aspects really, so you get plenty of daylight. And then we'll take you back into the garden. So this house has been used as well, the land has been used as a dog daycare kind of centre. So this is the more formal human garden area, which has got a seating area here on the patio, lawns, the usual shrubs and trees, and that continues along here. Beyond the post and wire fencing, and in between that and the next post and wire fencing at the top of the hill, is the paddock where the dogs would run. It's not currently being used. We've got a further patio area here, and there's loads of space. It's really versatile. Take you through. So it's all this bit's all fenced off separately. So we've got a nice run here, and you could easily just take that fence out and incorporate it back into the main garden. If we go to the top of the hill, this gives you a view over the neighbouring fields. And you can see quite a drop, but there's just farmland bit below us there. And right in the distance you can perhaps just pick out a couple of vehicles moving, but I think that's the A5 moving towards Telford. I could be wrong, I think it's the A5. And then this gives you quite a good view of the rear of the property. Got some nice blossom trees in the grounds. And then I'll take you to the other part of the land whilst trying to avoid falling over in the garden. So we've got these gates and fences so you can separate bits off. This would be ideal for somebody who wanted perhaps alpacas, donkeys or anything like that, which are very fashionable I see lately. This is a great room. This is TARDIS-like. It looks pretty big from the outside, but inside it feels huge. So inside here we've got this great log cabin. It smells all nice of fresh pine. But this is a great space. It's like a small village hall. So you could have this as a home office, study, gym, put granny in here, whatever suits. But we've got mains electricity, we've got heaters, we've got sink, we've got water and what have you. And it is double glazed. So this area is again separated and fenced and it's got its own gate. And then we've got some more land over there, which I'll take you back the other way to show you. Try and get it into context. So back down the garden, through the pathways and the gateways. And then we have a little brick store here that I can show you, which is like a garden store. So coming through the gate at the side, we've got a drive. There's my friend again. And then we've got this little brick building here, light and power, handy for extra freezers, what have you in there. And then coming round and back into the lane. So if we go down the lane here, there's a little bit of a pull-in that the vendor uses for extra visitors parking. So he's parked his car there and I parked mine in. You'd probably get 3 cars side by side if we parked a bit tidier. But all of this field behind the cars belongs to the property as well. So this runs right the way down to the far tree line, like the pine trees there. And that's been untouched basically. The client hasn't needed to use all of that space. But it's fenced off. We've got just a wooden fence. But there's a good chunk of land there. There is the summer house, or the cabin as we call it. So it's a long sort of rectangular plot running alongside the lane here. As I say, approximately 3.2 acres. And the property itself is a 3-bedroom detached Duke of Sutherland cottage, extended sympathetically in keeping style. But I would say there's potential to possibly extend further, subject to planning permission obviously. You've got a big plot, you could go widthways or depthways if needs be, just to add a little bit more on. And that concludes the tour. So just to recap, it's Hunger Hill Farm in Hunger Hill, Sheriffhales. Just getting rid of a notification on my screen, sorry. On the market at 650. Photos should be back with us, I think this afternoon or possibly tomorrow. The floor plan's being drawn as we speak by my colleague, but it is available for viewing straight away. So if you're happy to view without a set of particulars, please give us a call on 01952 570 222 or contact us through the Facebook page and we'll get you booked in for a viewing as soon as possible. Many thanks for watching and we look forward to seeing you in a future video.